before or after competition, I'm guessing. But just a little bit of both. Honestly, the way I felt before competition, the finals, semifinals, prelims. Honestly, I feel the same way now. I just feel like job well done. What me and my coach put into practicing what we've been training for, we were able to go out there and execute in the way that we were satisfied with knowing and it qualified us to, be able to do the thing that we've been sitting, dwelling, meditating, pounding it. And that's making an Olympic team and actually being able to do that now. With everything we were going through on top of pandemic, was just honestly just a sigh of relief. Like I said, going into competition, um, beforehand, the hard work is already done. You've done it at practice. There's no time to work now. All you're gonna do is do what it is that you've been doing when it's time to get on the track. So, just being able to execute was my biggest thing. Was proud of that. As long as my coach, my support team were satisfied, and we brought home the gold this time. So, just thankful to be able to, make it to Tokyo. But now that we're going to Tokyo, we got some something else to bring back from Tokyo. So we're not satisfied yet. Sure. Second question first. Going into Tokyo, what I worry about is my lane and my capabilities going down the track. I am aware of the other ladies that are going to be there. They're seasoned. Um, they've been on this level before. They know what to expect. But at the same time, coming into the games, I know I have to be on my own level in my own mindset and continue to do and be who it was that got me to Tokyo. So if I do anything different, meaning worry about the lane next to me, that would throw off me having complete and entire focus in my own lane and my own journey of my race. So going into Tokyo, I'm just worried about Sha'Carri. And um, what else did you ask me? Not as strong as it should be or as my competitors. The world loves to, put that out there and it's obvious. So I don't really have much to say about it. It's just like I said, it's not anything I never stop working it. I always, when I have block days, like we're going into block day, 10 times harder than I would a normal day because I know that is the area I need to work on. It's really just about timing. It will come when it needs to come. And when it does come, what excuse will everybody have then when I run with a good start? So I'm just gradually enjoying and learning this journey when it comes to my start and just waiting. And when it comes, and Mondo is my one of my favorite people. I'm definitely proud of him and his accomplishments, and can't wait to see him in Tokyo because I know he's going to be there. I said that because of the fact that Usain Bolt is an athlete that puts himself on the track. Whether you dislike it, whether you like it, at the end of the day, you have to be able to give this man his credit because he is the greatest sprinter in history. And I would say if anybody else was an inspiration for me as a growing up, it would be, I would say, Wilma Rudolph. She was probably the first. No, I know she was the first woman I did research on, I read about and things like that. And then of course Flojo because just of her grace and her style, and also because she is the best. So who wouldn't, want to look up to the best that does what it is that they do? So I would say those were our individuals that I definitely looked up to and inspired me growing up. I would say, as I've stated many times, FloJo is an inspiration to me due to the fact of just the fact that she was the best woman to do the events I've ever even competed in, and not even just on a performance level. When she entered the game, the grace and the style she brought into the game was different than anything going on during her time. And whether she received negative feedback, positive feedback, she never allowed it to change her style. If anything, she allowed it to express herself even more. And at the end of the day, you always have to put at the end of the sentence that she was the best. So I think that was a lot of inspiration, at least for me. The fact that I'm okay with you not understanding me. I'm okay with you loving me. I'm okay with you not even liking me, but for other fact, at the longest, you at the end of the day, the end of the conversation, you can put on the fact that you have to give me my credit where it's due. That I'm you know, um, a good looking person. I'm a great athlete. And I'm a human at the end of the day, on and off the track.
Kind of did you learn?
So it was like reading, honestly, and then more growing up, like just watching like articles I found, watching videos and stuff I found like on YouTube and on internet. I would say in the women's 100, the reason why the event is, especially times, we're starting to see times that we haven't seen in such a while, is because everybody wants to be the world's fastest woman. Like, it's anybody that's running 100, of course you're training because you want to be the best of the best, and even the best of the best, we well, have to be able to acknowledge the presence of others, knowing that they're like the women that have been running the 100 and have been the household names for the longest. They continue what they want to continue to be, those top household names. So just coming into the game, I just acknowledge the fact that everybody that's on top wants to stay on top, and they're going to do whatever they need to do, which mean different type of training, relocating, or different type of environment, or doing anything they feel fit to make them reach that goal. All of us are, I'm pretty sure, are willing to do what it is that we need to do within the reasonable reasons of becoming the top lady in the hundreds sprint. So I would say that's a real reason why times are just coming out in the woodworks. But I love it though. It just makes the energy just more tense, honestly, for everybody when we get on the line, and everyone is going to bring their best of the best every single time they step onto the track. So that makes me excited every time I get on the track for the 100. And the world record, me coming in just right now, my biggest goal is just executing the race that it is that my coach and I have a vision of me producing. And with that, we know a time that, the world and ourselves probably aren't expecting. We'll see, maybe or maybe not, but that's not my ultimate goal right now. I know I have a journey. As fast as I'm going right now, I'm patient with that being a goal that happens later on down my career. So I'm not rushing anything. But when it comes to the women's 100 final in Tokyo, who knows? Maybe that record that has been there for so long will finally end up going down, just because of the fact that everybody's willing to do what it is they need to do to become top dog, or to walk away from Tokyo. Anything that I take most from that time of my life training wise, I would say the amount of work I realized it takes to be great, and also during that, and also I've to myself, I feel like I learned most of my self discipline during that time period as well. Just knowing that it is that I have capabilities that I was blessed with, on top of the fact that I'm willing to put work ethic on top of that, showing the results even in high school, what I was able to do, and just being able to just remember that and roll that over going into college, still being able to discipline myself because I knew I had certain things in mind I wanted to do, and odds that I wanted to be, people that I wanted to prove wrong, people that I wanted to make proud. So literally all of those things, and just literally remembering the fact that coming to practice and working out, doing a college workout was not as hard for me to adjust to, because of the fact in high school I was working out twice a day, two different workouts, two different locations. So it literally just strengthened my work ethic and my self discipline, which I even to this day am glad that I found it those elements when I did, and such things. For the simple fact of the life, my life that I live doesn't include the media. It doesn't include outside sources. My life includes the people that I consistently surround myself by, my certain training partners, my close friends, stuff like that. So none of my life has changed. My life is just the same. As far as the outside looking in, I have gained, crazy amount of followers. I would say that's probably about all. I just got more followers, but other than that, my life is entirely the same. Ready to go back into to the lab and just do what it is that we got to get ready for Tokyo for. Oh, okay. Well, to Mr. Dennis, my name is 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗪 Richardson because he said it wrong. But I definitely would not a 1049 being possible in the future. But like I said, I'm not looking to rush my journey. I'm glad that everybody feels like I could I'm a possible candidate to even do that. But at the same time, my journey has just started. I've just got onto the circuit. I want to continue to develop and progress as God has developed my path to progress. Not what the people would love for me to run, which as much as I will not have a problem with running that time. I'm not gonna put that expectation onto myself to disappoint myself or to disappoint the people that support or whatever the case may be. I just want my process to be what it is, and when it's time for that time to come, it will be that time, and everybody will be there.